Hello, everybody. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Hi, E9. Luckily for you, Muffin is here. I feel like a lot of streams lately, she hasn't been here at the beginning of stream. She like moseys on in towards the end, but she is here today having a little bath back there in her chair, ready for some Starfield action. That's right. Today is the day, folks. We are going to beat Starfield today after more than 20 streams, more than 60 hours. Today's the day. Grimdish Towers, thank you for the follow. We're going to watch those credits roll. So obviously we're late in the game. If you guys were here on Thursday, then you'll know that we've gotten far enough in the main story now where a lot of our questions have been answered, a lot of the mysteries have been solved, and a lot of sort of mind-blowing revelations happened. It was crazy. We basically found out that Starfield is a multiverse story. All along, the Starborn that we've met are actually just humans from other realities. For example, our boyfriend, Sam, got murdered, but then we met Sam again from another universe. He is the emissary, and he wants us to help him sort of control who gets the artifacts so they aren't used for bad. And we liked that line of reasoning, so that's what we're doing. We joined Team Sam from another universe, and yeah, that's the big mystery that's been happening all along. These artifacts, when you collect them all, they create something that allows you to transport to another timeline, to another universe, to another reality. So things got pretty cool. We are officially working with a multiverse story, and I'm very excited to see where things go today. We also had the really big unveil of what happened to Earth. So as you know, one of the very first things we found out when we loaded into Starfield is that Earth is no more. Humans don't live on Earth because its atmosphere was destroyed. And all along, I was kind of like, what would even cause that? Like, to destroy a whole atmosphere? It turns out that the humans themselves destroyed their own atmosphere. Shocking, I know, right? In inventing the grav drives through the use of the artifact technology they found on Mars, they were actually pulling the Earth's atmosphere away with every grav jump that they did. So that was just another sort of little piece of the puzzle. It's been a lot of big reveals. If you guys haven't seen the last stream, I recommend checking out the VOD because there were some literally jaw-dropping moments. It was so good. Hey, MK, Tallara is now a bath stream confirmed. I mean, Muffin is, at least. Where's her heated bed / work laptop? I was in the office yesterday, so it's in my work bag, so she has no heated laptop to lie on. She must instead settle for a plush chair with her own blanket. I know, it's a hard life being Muff. It's a hard knock life for Muff, if you will. Got some tea here. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. I am started a little bit of time off work today. I think I mentioned to you guys that I'm going to be off next week because I'm going to see the Jonas Brothers. Oh, I love the Jonas Brothers so much. We're going to see them, so we took a few days off work. I'm so excited because work has been crazy busy lately, so I'm sort of like in vacation mode right now. I'm very excited. We're actually going to see another concert tonight, too. It's basically back-to-back concerts. We're going to go see Shania Twain tonight. I'm very excited. So we've got Shania Twain, we've got the Jonas Brothers, we've got no work, we've got relaxation, and yeah, so this will be our last stream for a week because I'll be away. You would watch Shania Twain? Hey, if you take a flight right now, you probably still won't make it in time for the concert, but you could pick us up when it was done. Yeah, I'm very excited for tonight. So we're going to play some Starfield this afternoon, and then we're going to get ready and go to the concert. So looking forward to that. I hope you guys are having a good weekend too, whether it's more high-key like mine or more low-key. Both are totally acceptable forms of weekends. Hi, Morgan! Muffin is here on the blanket that you so lovingly made for her. She loves it. This is her chair. I sit in my chair and I'm working here in the daytimes, and she's in her chair. This is exclusively Muffin's chair, and she loves it. She's having a little bath back there, getting all freshened up for the weekend. So yeah. That's what's happening with me. Very excited to have some time off work and to do some fun things, but I'm also very excited to see how this story ends here today in Starfield. Like I said, lots of twists and turns have already happened, but people were indicating to me last day that there's even more twists and turns ahead. So sort of sit back, relax, and get ready for the grand finale of Starfield. That's been a long time coming, but I'm very excited. Hi, Tara. Welcome on in. I'm going to get the game up and loaded here now while Muffin adjusts to get the other side of her fluff. Anyone have any fun plans this weekend? Anybody doing anything cool, or is it a more chillaxed weekend for everyone? Nothing at all? Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that's just what the doctor ordered. Doing nothing at all on a weekend. Very important. You're trying to chillax too? I love that. Love that for you guys. Rest up. Very important. Hey, Fluffy Bunny. How are you? Happy Saturday. MK says, I'm blasting some bum wizards trying to Hogwarts. There's only one real wizard, and his name is MK. Love that for you. I'm doing good, thank you. I'm excited for fight night tonight. I'm gonna make wings and cheesy fries. Hell yeah. I love these cozy weekend plans for all of you. That's fantastic. I've been long-term subbing for a class that basically had no structure and guidance for the first month and a half of school, so definitely need the chillax. Oh gosh. I bet. That sounds like a very stressful time. Yeah, work has been crazy for me as well. I was in Edmonton last week for a trial, an appeal actually, and then I have another appeal in 2 weeks, and then another appeal a month after that. It's just like bang, bang, bang. So busy, so. I'm looking forward to a combination of relaxation and fun for me this week and weekend. Question about appeals. Hit me. Hit me. Let's start the stream off as a legal. I always laugh. What happens to all the fruit? That was good. That was good. That was good. Many appeals doesn't appeal to you? I mean, don't get me wrong. I actually really enjoy the appeals. It's something very... It's not something that our office does a lot. We don't normally take things to appeal. And so to get the opportunity to work on 3 appeals in a row is actually... I'm not taking it for granted. It's an amazing learning experience. But we can't deny that it's also a shit ton of work, so... I'm in insurance law, yeah. So I do insurance defense. So I defend you if you have insurance, and most of my work surrounds motor vehicle accidents, but we also do some property liability damage as well. Yeah, Tara knows. But you were right though, Morgan, with the finance, because my undergraduate degree was in commerce with a specialization in finance, and that's what I was gonna do until I switched gears and decided to go to law school. So you were even still right. But yeah, insurance is what I do. It's very, very sexy. I tell people that I work in insurance and their clothes just fall off. That's how I picked up Alana. I told her I worked in insurance. No, I actually really like working in insurance, no lie. It's fantastic. I actually really like it. I wish I owned a business where it was the law to be my customer. It is a pretty good deal for insurance, right? Lots of risk, but it is helpful. All right, so before we can actually head to the final quest, we need to pick up 2 more artifacts. So there's one on the planet Augur and one on the planet Freya 3. So we need to go get those before we can do anything else. We need a full collection of artifacts. So this here is Augur. There's apparently a deserted UC listening post, which has what we are looking for. Oh my god, I thought it was Planet Pogger. I'm so sad now. I wish it was Planet Pogger. That's way better than Auger. Now, before we head out... Ah, shit, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Lift off! Whoops, we're just gonna have to immediately land again. Sorry, Barrett, you're gonna have to recalculate again, buddy, because we're going back down. Oopsie daisies. We can make our own Planet Poggers with cozy vibes and soup. Can I come too? That sounds fantastic. Alright, second time's the charm. Yay! This is the button I was trying to press. So we had Barrett as our companion, but I want to switch back to our girl Andrea. So I need to dismiss you. Wow, that is a power pose. Barrett is asserting his dominance with this wide-legged stance.
Well, if it isn't our own ranger. I hope you're not.
Everyone's invited as long as they bring some bread. I like it. Are you gonna give me a counteroffer?
There's a lot less paperwork in Constellation. And the benefits are pretty good too.
No way, but I'm keeping the badge anyway.
Costume party coming up, huh? Anyway, it suits you. Anyway, I'm just glad Ron Hope is gone.
Retweet, he was a dick. He was a monster. Those farmers deserve justice.
Those farmers are gone. But you prevented the next group of people from suffering. It was a hard choice that you made, but I'm proud of you, Captain.
Well, thanks, Barrett. Now, this is gonna suck, so I have to dismiss you. Where is Andrea, though? Is she on my ship? Hi. Yeah, she's on board here somewhere.
Now isn't the best time.
You need to talk with me? Okay, fine. Talk with me now before I tell you you're fired.
Was to be under all that pressure. A leader knows that protecting regular folk is not just a responsibility, but a privilege.
What are you referring to?
Proud to call you my captain.
Aw, that's sweet. I appreciate that, Barrett, but I only did what had to be done. What did I do? I'm not sure. I have no idea what you're referring to, but thank you.
Modest, too. They're gonna make a statue out of you, or carve your face on a moon or something.
Oh shit, I hope. Is that a possibility?
You took nerves. Befriending Delgado like that, it was a huge...
Oh, he's talking about the Crimson Fleet.
He had gotten to you, convinced you to side with them. I don't know what we'd be dealing with right now.
Did you see Musk on Rogan recently? I generally avoid anything involving Elon Musk or Joe Rogan, so no. Delgado was a punk. I have no regrets.
Good. He deserved what he got for what he did and for what he would have done. And if they regroup after all this, they'll be weaker next time. All thanks to you.
Thank you, Barrett. Now, can I fire you now? Wonder what happened to Neva Mora.
That's a worry for another day, boss.
Fair enough. Well, I didn't do it alone.
Nobody does anything truly alone. We all have help along the way. But you made the decisions that needed to be made. That was all you.
Now can I fire you? Think it's time we went our separate ways.
Ah, good. I have to meet up with a contact to discuss a... you don't need the details. But anyway, this works for me.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're not too torn up about it. Now, Andrea should be on the ship somewhere. You don't like Musk or Rogan, eh? I mean... No. No, I don't. I was gonna say something like more elaborate or like try to sugarcoat it a little bit, but no. Andrea, is that you? No, that's Barrett.
I'm
That's fine, Barrett, but I don't need you to be ears. I need you to show me where my sexy Russian girlfriend is. Okay, so she wasn't on this floor. Are you on this floor? It's the issue. I've said this before. I love my ship. Its only issue is that it's too big, which is such a first world problem. Like, oh, my ship is just too big. But it is. I can never find anyone. I wish I had like an intercom that I could be like, paging Andrea. Shh. Paging Andrea. Shh. It is 4 floors. 5 floors? 4 floors. Probably like too many floors than is actually needed. Is she actually on the ship? I'm not convinced that she is. It says that she is, yeah. Kepler R. Which floor does Alana keep her box? Yeah, I think the crew registry is just like lying to me. No, wait. Oh my god, it's even more than 4 floors. I literally don't even know how big my own ship is. Oh, hi!
Yes?
Oh, thank god, I found you!
Yes?
I thought I was gonna be walking around forever. Are you ready to head back out?
Finally, I've been waiting.
I mean, I've been trying to find you. Okay, we're good, guys. My ship's like 7 floors, it turns out. Which is, you know, probably a few too many, but we're good. Alright. Hey, Vasco.
Hello, Captain.
Oh, I love him. Alright, so this is Augur. It apparently has extreme solar radiation and extreme ambient cold. But there should also be an artifact here somewhere. Why don't I like Musk or Rogan? I just don't agree with some of their socio-political views. That's a ship. It didn't look like a Starborn ship, though. Someone beating us here? Who are you and why are you here? I actually don't know where they landed. Oh, over there. Yeah, no, that's not a Starborn ship. Alright, here's the deserted UC listening post, except it's not deserted because there's a pirate literally right there.
Turn around and come then. Time to hurl.
Is it deserted now? I love how all the places that we go that are quote-unquote deserted are always filled with bandits and pirates. Something's out there and her name is Gladys. Remember, I got a new power on the last stream where I can summon a clone of myself from another universe. So now it's double Gladys, baby! Y'all might have been ready for 1, Grandma, but were you ready for 2? Yeah, I don't think so. Woo! 2 shotgun shots to the face and that guy's on fire. Bad guy, bad day for him.
Where have they gone? always worth checking.
I'd love to try it on you. Yeah, who yelled that out? You. It's literally not fair. Grandma Gladys is unfair. Alright, how many more do we got? I see you. I see you. Grandma sees you. Hello, Sonny. Jesus, there are a lot of pirates in here. It's okay. Fights don't have to be fair. Good, because this one certainly isn't. Hi, Euro. How are you? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to Starfield. We are currently out to find the last 2 artifacts that we need before we can put together the Unity and get Grandma into her own multiverse story. It is insane how many of you are here. It's very impressive that all of these people can't stand up against a grandma, though. Alright, here's the artifact. Oh, and there's the Starborn. How many Starborn have we killed in our adventures? We're certainly thinning out the ranks. Alright, here's Artifact Omicron. One more to go, and it should be on planet Rhea 3. Oh, hi! Didn't know there was even more of you! Holy moly! You got me to level 37 though, so thank you all for coming. Oh shit, I didn't throw that grenade very well. Whew. Just hit myself. Oh, he's level 50. Not strong enough though. Grandma's got him prone on the floor. The only thing that can stop Grandma from a rampage is having to reload.
Good one.
Hi. Bye. Oh, what is this? A legendary melee weapon. Nice. We got some good loot in here today. Okay. I guess they were just living here. Like, this guy was like just chilling on the chairs and stuff. I found out last time that if I do this, it'll blow the door open. Sorry, Andrea. Wow, it didn't even cut all the pins. It missed one. Can't count on grenades these days. Ooh. Let us into the vents. Nice. I love a good shortcut. Alright, we got what we came for. Grandma is out of breath. Whew. Catch your breath. G. Where's the door? Oh, we're almost there. I remember this.
Could we talk?
You want to talk? I mean, it seems quiet. Sure, let's talk.
It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen. But talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories.
Do you want to talk about it? Grandma's single now because my boyfriend was murdered, so I'm back on the prowl. I'm here for you if you need someone to listen. Maybe a shoulder to cry on?
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems. There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends.
What do you mean promised?
It describes the people of House Varun. We who have been promised to serve the Great Serpent now and forever. In exchange, he promises to care for us when he returns to his domain.
Okay, well, you know, even us heathens can be worth getting to know.
Yes, I have found that to be true. It was, and is, still a surprise. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter.
Wow.
They are lost. Their fate
Okay, accepting religion.
and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them.
It's never easy losing a friend.
It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force, seemingly out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered. I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them.
How long has it been?
10 years. I was immediately reassigned to another role, light years away.
You're worried that they blame you for leaving them.
No, maybe. I don't know. It all happened so fast, and I've had so much time since then to replay it in my head. Wonder if I should have done things differently.
Hindsight is 20/20, my friend.
Getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone, to be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side.
All right, well, this is sounding like a prerequisite for her to kiss me, so I would do anything for you, Andrea.
Thank you. That is... I'm sorry, I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City. That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Okay, well, we have time to make a pit stop. You know, now that my boyfriend is dead, I'm back on the market, if you will. I just reactivated my Tinder profile. So, if all it takes is a simple quest to get some lovin', let's do it. Let's go to Aquila City. Carrying too much and can't fast travel. Fuck. Where's my ship? Ah! What am I carrying anyway? Off we go. Oh, I also leveled up. I forgot in the heat of the battle, so we can grab ourselves a new skill, too, with our skill point. I wonder if there's a max level in Starfield. Does anyone know?
I spent significant time here,
Or does it just go on forever?
More smugglers. Brings back memories.
Well, that's why we're here, Andrea, is to look for those smugglers of yours. Did you forget already? Should be able to sell a few things at this terminal, too. Let's see, we can sell you, and you, and you, and you. And we would sell you, but you're worth 6 grand, and this vending machine does not have enough credits. Nice.
If you're looking to stay, Stone Road Inn will take care.
Alright, now, where am I supposed to go to look for your friend? Oh, Andrea? Okay, I guess we're going on this mission solo. I thought she was right behind me, you know, seeing as I came here for her, but... Well, I guess I'll just follow this quest marker. Aquila City is so big. Like, we've been here so much, but I feel like we've only explored, like, maybe half of it. It's a really big city. Okay, Aggie's. This is where we're going, to the sketchy bar.
Yes, Aggie's. I have spent far too much time here. I do not recommend it.
Oh, okay then.
This bar may be tougher than you can handle.
Alright, shut up, you. I don't know who you're talking to.
He is not here. I am disappointed.
I can't wait to actually check this out myself. Don't even care about the spoilers I've gotten. Well, the beauty is there's so many different things you can explore, so many ways to approach situations that even though you've watched me play the whole game, I feel like you playing the whole game is still going to be a completely different experience, you know? It's so fun. Maybe we should try somewhere else.
No. This is the only place he would be. I know him well enough to know that. Someone here must know more. We should inquire about him.
Well, we can ask this lady who is awfully rude to me.
If you're here about the blood stain, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Wow, Aggie, I can see why Andrea doesn't recommend this place. I'm looking for Erin Bascom.
You ain't here looking for Erin. She is.
Hello, Aggie. I was unsure whether you would remember me. It has been a long time.
I ain't likely to forget you anytime soon.
Okay. Is there a problem?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the one blundering in here with her in tow, asking questions.
Okay, fine. We're looking for Erin.
I heard you, ain't deaf. She didn't ruin Aaron's life enough the first time, huh? Back for more?
Ruined his life? How dare you?
Did she tell you what she did to him? How she left him bleeding on some godforsaken rock in the middle of nowhere?
Spare me the righteous indignation act.
Ah, sure. You didn't have to look at him all this time. Aaron sat in that corner for years, scared of his own shadow, convinced the damn zealots were coming back to finish the job. The few credits he had to rub together that didn't get spent on drink, he spent on setting himself up someplace where they couldn't find him. Wouldn't trust anyone that walked through the door. Only ever talked to me when he was drunk enough.
Okay. Look, let's skip the sob story. Just tell me where he is.
Ain't you just all kinds of compassionate?
Just as compassionate as you, Aggie.
For almost a year now. Showed up one day saying he'd gone and got himself set up on Hyla too, thanking me for letting him stay here so often. It was the closest I'd seen him to happy in I don't know how long. And that was it. Never came through the door again.
Good riddance by the sounds of it. This place is a dump.
You mean, did he blame you? That's what you want to know. I know guilt when I see it. Don't try and deny it.
Fine. Did he blame me?
No. Believed you were one of the good ones, right up until the last time I talked to him. Me? I don't think your kind has good ones.
Oh good, she's racist too. We love Aggie.
You take your holier-than-thou bullshit and your great serpent and shove them.
You dare insult me like this when I have come to you asking for help. I should kill you where you stand.
We came here for information and we got it. Let's just go.
Fine. But perhaps I will return here at some point.
Well, this has been so much fun. You see Aaron, you tell him I got a bottle of his favorite stashed away if he ever shows up again. But honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't.
You are a welcome diversion.
Alright, well, she was awful. But at least we got our info. What are you thinking now, Andrea?
We have something to go on at least.
Yeah.
I was surprised that you were so harsh to that woman.
Well, she was harsh to me.
Work, though.
What was I supposed to do? I was getting tired of hearing her talk.
So was I. But if what she says is true, then it just confirms what I have feared for so long. I'm eager to reach Hyla too, and speak to Aaron. Perhaps there is something we can do to help him. Provide him a sense of safety.
Alright. Well, let's go then. To Hyla 2! Hope Andrea's pitching in for the gas money. Aaron's camp, right on over here.
Hydrocarbons in abundance.
Wow.
Let us see how they have arranged themselves.
Hydrocarbons in abundance, indeed. It's so pretty.
We should be on our guard here. If we could detect the camp from orbit, it means others could too. And I have no idea what fortifications he may have. When we arrive, would you let me speak to him first? I think that is important right now.
Sure. I'll let you do the talking.
Thank you. From what Aggie said, it sounds like he has been rather paranoid for years now. That, too, I fear, is my fault. Let us proceed slowly and carefully. I do not want to antagonize him.
At it. So what's the next game? The next game we are going to be playing is Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I'm so excited for. I loved the game, and with Part 2 coming out in February, I figured it was a perfect time for us to replay. I also never played the DLC. I can't even remember the title of it right now, the one with Yuffie. So very excited to check that out as well. That is our plan. What are we going to pick up for our skill points? We're going to be playing it on PC, actually, for no particular reason other than I like seeing how games run on PC. Like, we replayed Spider-Man, we played it on PC. Just like, well, if it's available on PC, may as well give it a shot. Let's see. Let's pick up leadership. Companions gain affinity 25% faster, aka Andrea will love me 25% faster. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they did optimize it for PS5. On a side note. Got a lot of quest markers here. This looks like his little house. Wow, it's a big house. I shouldn't call it a little house. Aaron's camp. This is it? But who else is here? Oh shit! The zealots really did track him down. Just like he feared all those years. I feel bad for him. Nothing worse than when your paranoia is proved right. I don't know why the Zealots attacked Andrea and these guys in the first place, though. They must not have known she was an undercover agent, I guess. Because realistically, they shouldn't have attacked her if they all loved the serpent, but... I mean, I guess Zealots don't necessarily use their brain a lot of the time, either. Probably giving them a bit too much credit. Holy shit. Woo! You're strong. Not strong enough, though. Wow, that is one position to die in. Look at this bent over backwards pose. Good lord.
I thought I saw something. I need to be sure.
Lead the way. Oh, gross. One of these worms. It's dead, though, so that's good. This is quite the little house he set up for himself. Wasn't good enough, I guess, if the Zealots still found him, but, you know. Oh, he's dead.
I don't know what to say. I thought there would be a chance to speak to
Who
him,
buried him, though? This robot?
to make amends. Or at least
I
to
doubt
hear
the
him
Zealots
cursing
buried him.
I was prepared to accept that. I did not think I would find him like this. At least these vermin didn't get him. He's been gone for... Oh, clearly it's been some time. Look around. There will be correspondence from Jada Wong. I am sure of it. This cannot all be for nothing.
Alright, I'll take a look. But hey, at least he died before he figured out that his worst fears came true. And the Zealots were indeed still tracking him. It's some comfort, I suppose. Ooh, he also left money on his side table. Don't mind if I do. Aaron's not going to be using that. God, Aaron's slate. Aaron, I knew the last few years have been tough. I know you think we should just hide away from the world, but I can't do that. We lost so many good people, and the monsters that are responsible are still out there. Their fake serpent god won't punish them for what they did, but someone has to, so it's going to be me. I've joined the UC Vanguard. I know you'd tell me that's risky, what with our past, but it turns out it's not a problem. Remember how we used to joke about the Den being so lax about patrolling? Turns out that works for their background checks, too. And now, when I find those zealots, I'll have the UC backing me up. They're not getting away. Once I've got my hands on them, we can find out if they've heard of this Tomasar Kadik you mentioned. I'll send word when it's over, Jada.
You found something. Please, let me see it. I should have guessed. Jada was always the one to run towards trouble. Of course she would still be doing it now. In her own way.
If she went hunting zealots, what are the odds she's still alive?
For anyone else, I would say the chances of survival are slim. But for Jada... she is alive and on a mission. I would bet my life on it. Jada was younger than some of the other smugglers we contracted.
Yeah, they clearly did know about Andrea's past, because they're like, fuck House Varun!
As time went on, we
Which
called
makes
on her
sense.
more and more often, eventually relying on her almost exclusively. She was sharp, a skilled pilot, and very, very determined. Always talking about her big plans for retirement, how she would live like a queen. I am not surprised that she would desire revenge. But to go this far, we need to find her. But before we go, I've discovered something else. And I do not know what to make of it. Aaron was composing a reply to Jada, but never sent it. It reads as if he was expecting the Zealots to find him. That they knew where to look for him.
You think he knew something we don't?
Clearly he had become paranoid, but that does not mean he was wrong. What bothers me, though, is that he mentions a name he should not know. Tomisar Kadik.
You know that name, though, don't you?
Yes, I do. For all of my assignments in the settled systems, Tomisar has been my link to House Barun. From him, I have received my orders, and he is the person to whom I have reported my success. He does not work with anyone outside House Barun, and I am the only one who knows how and where to find him. Aaron should never have heard of him.
Okay. If you know where he is, let's go ask him what's going on.
It is hardly that simple. We must first make sure that Jada is safe, and perhaps she will be able to shed light on this. Let us head for the den.
Alrighty, Roo. Sounds good to me. Anything for you, Miss Andrea. First, we'll take all of Aaron's stuff, because he's clearly not using it anymore. And now let's rock. To the den.
Welcome to the den. If you have business, feel free to land.
On the way. The den is the sketchiest of all the UC bases, so it makes sense that a former smuggler would work out of this one. This is where I go to sell all my contraband, actually.
Either she is here, or someone will know where we can find her.
Well, before we do that, let me sell some of my stuff to
If there's
you.
anything I can do, I hope we have what you need.
Sup, Marcel? I should buy some ammo from him as well. Then I will sell you this gun for 6 grand. This gun for 2 grand, and this gun for 1,500. We're gonna be rich. Rich, rich, bitch, rich. Alright. Are we at 1,000,000 credits yet? We're getting close. We're at 882,248. That's like my side goal. I want to beat the game. I also want to become a millionaire. Those are the 2 goals that Grandma Gladys has. Hi.
We should be grateful for the sacrifices made by our military, not embarrassed by them.
Okay.
Hey there. Ain't seen
Who's
you
embarrassed by them?
What brings you to the den?
Just passing through.
That's so.
Good goals? Thank you, yeah.
Reason to pass through.
Grandma Gladys knows what's important.
Seems like
A,
most
travel the
people.
multiverse. B, become a
What
millionaire.
do I know? I'm just an old man who's been here too long. Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't hear you disrespecting the United Colonies military. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? And you can find somewhere else to get yourself a drink. Clear?
Jesus, okay. Look, I need to locate Jada Huang.
That's so. Vanguard pilot. A pretty good one from what I hear. Got a real attitude, though. You could always ask the other Vanguard pilots, or since you're already here, I do happen to offer services in exchange for payment. One of those services can be information. You get what I'm saying here?
Wow, I do. Isn't this extortion?
No, not at all. There's got to be coercion for it to count as extortion. This is just good old-fashioned business.
You're lucky I'm rich. Alright, fine, I'll pay.
Then I will tell you that I happen to overhear she's out in the Groombridge system. And from what I hear, Reyna ain't happy about it. And our little transaction here is concluded. Pleasure doing business.
Okay.
Long live the UC.
Yeah, long live the UC. He loves the UC. Time to head to Jada's last known location. We're really jumping around the galaxy for this one. If this doesn't show Andrea that we care, I don't know what does. Okay. There's a ship.
Unidentified ship. You are not authorized to be here. State your business.
Well, we're looking for you. I'm here with Andrea. We've been looking for you.
You're what? You've got to be kidding me. You show up here now of all times? Shit. I've got multiple ships inbound. Too late to run. Sure hope you're prepared for a fight.
I'm always prepared for a fight. Let's do this. Yeah, House Faroon is after her, too. Why are they so focused on finding these two random smugglers? Like, I get it, 10 years ago, they found them in the act of smuggling and were like, wah, and attacked them. But, like, chasing them down 10 years later seems like a hell of a lot of effort for two random smugglers. There's clearly something else going on here. Alright, it's another one. Hey, missiles locked on. No, thank you. Where'd you go? There you are. Bam.
I'm sure not going anywhere for a while. So why don't you tell me what the hell you think you're doing, showing up here now?
We wanted to check on you and make sure you're okay.
We're talking, which means I'm alive. Which means as far as you're concerned, I'm
Oh,
fine.
sorry.
Look, my grav drive is fried. I need time to repair, if I can even manage it. You didn't take the opportunity to blow me up. So either that's not your goal, or you're playing some long game. You want to explain yourself? I can't stop you from coming over here. But I'm gonna be armed, and it's gonna be aimed at her head. Just so we're all clear.
Wow, you're really rolling out the welcome mat for us there, aren't you?
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Hi. Oh, you're right about the gun.
How? How can you possibly show your face?
I am glad to see that you are safe, Jada. I am sorry if this is difficult for you.
Difficult? Are you serious right now? You set us up, killed my friends, and then a decade later you show up like nothing happened? Have you lost your mind?
Set you up? I was not behind that. It was zealots, you know that. We were all attacked.
Don't bullshit me. Not now. And who the hell are you? Her backup dancer?
Look, we're just here to talk.
Yeah? Well, we're talking. How do you think that's going so far? What are you doing here with her? You don't look like Varun to me.
Andrea was worried about you.
Worried? Worried she hadn't finished me off, maybe. I knew it was only a matter of time.
What are you talking about? I have never acted against you.
You know, for a while I told myself it was a coincidence that you disappeared once the shooting started. That you were long gone when the dust settled. Told myself, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Not after all those years we spent working together. We're friends. So I went after the Zealots. And then I found out the truth. Your damned High Council. They knew. Told the Zealots where to find us.
That's not true. That cannot be true.
Oh, it is.
How? How do you know this? If you have proof, I need to see it right now.
You don't get to demand anything of me, Andreja. I know what I've seen!
If you're so sure of this, then let's see the proof. Come on, convince us. Evidence is key. In Gladys's courtroom.
It doesn't work like that. I've put things together over the years. Slates, communications, interrogations.
A name, Jada. Give me a name. You must have heard one by now.
Tomasar Kadik. That's the bastard from the High Council who's been helping the Zealots.
Did you hear this from Aaron?
Aaron? What? No! I haven't talked to him in a year. What do you know about it?
Jada, I swear on the serpent himself, I would never betray you. I need time to make this right. Can we go somewhere and talk?
I am not giving up on this! I tracked them this far, and I'm going to see this through. You want your proof? Well, they have it!
So, you think you've won, do you?
Who is talking?
That's him! That's the bastard responsible for the ambush!
Oh.
If you're not lying to me, then you better help me take him down. Otherwise, I'll just have to destroy you both! Get back to your ship!
Alright, fine. Jeez, she didn't yell at me. Back to the ship! Where's the door? I'm trying to go back to my ship, but I'm unclear how to do so. Perhaps some helpful signage could come in handy here. No, seriously, what the fuck? Oh, it's up here. Ah. Got it.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Blessed my ship, my crew. Why else would he have delivered unto me the dregs of our purge years ago? The awful that escaped our righteous justice. Your pathetic High Council, who betrayed the charge laid upon them by the great serpent.
All good to go, Captain.
So it looks like the Varun Zealots aren't necessarily aligned with the rest of the Varun faction. Which makes sense. Zealots are usually, you know, by principle doing their own unsanctioned thing. Well, you're not gonna do that anytime soon because you're dead, so... Sucks to suck. Alright, Andrea, let's talk about this. Where are you? There you are.
I do not understand. It cannot be possible that the High Council would betray us like that. He must have been lying.
I don't know, girl. I don't know anything about what's going on with House Varun. Why don't we just go ask the High Council?
That is not an option. Even if we could reach them, you are a non-believer. You would be killed. Something about this does not feel right. This message. The code at the bottom. I have seen this before. I know where we need to go. I must explain. House Varun values secrecy above nearly all else. Those of us sent out into the settled systems, we cannot return.
I mean, they can't force you to stay away forever.
Maybe not forever, but certainly until our mission has been accomplished. When we are assigned a mission, we are taken to a point outside of House Varun's domain. We do not jump ourselves. We are never given the coordinates for Varun Kai, our homeworld. We literally cannot return.
Jesus.
Only a select few are ever trusted with that knowledge. I can never go home.
House Varun's kind of whack, hey?
Permitted.
There must be some other way.
Perhaps there is. I cannot travel to my home, but I can reach out another way. But it means putting you in danger in a way you have not been before. I cannot say for certain what will happen.
We're in this far. If Grandma Gladys doesn't get a kiss, then it was for nothing. So I signed on for this no matter what.
Thank you.
And those are the normies, not the zealots. Hey, Big Iron, good point.
A great deal. There's an old derelict star station where I may get answers. I know that seems vague. It will become clear when we arrive.
Alright, well let's go then. Off to the derelict station. Whee! Seems pretty derelict. Alright, let's see what we got on board. This, Andrea, I guess if you want to call it loyalty quest, has been quite in-depth. We have been traveling all around the galaxy.
We're docking and complete.
Hey, Vasco.
Follow me.
Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
I love your informal greetings, Vasco. Keep it up.
These stations were built by the United Colonies during the Serpent's Crusade. They were abandoned when peace was brokered. They are
Looks like they left in
to hide in plain sight.
left in quite a hurry. Jeez Louise. When they said they were gonna abandon this place, they meant it. Ugh, no.
Before we go any further, I cannot stress this enough. Keep your weapons at your side. Do not make any sudden moves.
Got it.
Do nothing to appear hostile.
Okay. I feel like my general demeanor may come off as hostile, but alright, I trust you.
Thank you. Please give me a moment.
Guess I'll put the gun away. Ooh, secret panel. Oh. Whoa. We love a secret room.
Eight months away from greatness.
Hey, TS, how are you? 61 months. That is incredible. Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime on me. I appreciate it. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, your ad-free viewing. And in 8 months, we party. How you doing, my friend? Happy Saturday. Welcome to Starfield. We're currently doing a loyalty quest for our friend Andrea before we head into the final quest of the game. Grandma's hoping to have a girlfriend before she watches the credits roll. Oh yeah, there's someone here. There is someone here.
And it seems you brought some
Abby's.
disappointing. Completely against the rules of our arrangement. Do you care to explain yourself before I relay this to the High Council?
So this was her contact.
I am not the one who needs to explain himself, Tommysar.
I am surprised by your tone. What has gotten into you?
I just got out of the sauna. I'm about to put some food on and beer. Copious amounts of beer. Nice. Sounds like an awesome Saturday
I know
night.
what you have done. The messages you sent.
You are not making any sense. Of course I send you messages. That is how this works. That is how it has always worked.
Not to me. To the zealots. To the fanatics who murdered my friends, who tried to murder me.
You must be mistaken, or perhaps confused. Nothing like that has ever happened.
Enough!
What do you mean nothing like that has ever happened? They tried to murder her. You can't be like, nah, fake. Like, what? How much more proof do you need?
Find us.
Now, let's just take a moment. No one wants to make accusations they might regret.
We don't like a traitor, Tommysar. Oh, wow, that is some interesting eye makeup.
I've heard all about you. You have turned her against me, filled her head with lies. This will not be allowed to stand.
Yeah, right. Blame the grandma. Sounds like you're the one who's been lying to her.
You know nothing of it.
I said enough! This is between you and me.
This has gone far enough. Talk some sense into her at once.
What? I'm not her mother?
Neither of you would dare lift a finger against me. Against House Varun.
Don't test Gladys with a good time. Yeah, of course, DS. Enjoy your lurk. I still have not picked up any beans. It is on the to-do list, but I can't just like get them anywhere. I need to go to like a specific place to get them. So it's like, it's on the list. I will do my best to get some soon because I don't have any beans on me right now. Well, if it's anything like 2023 America, all the proof in the world isn't enough for some people. Touche. You're in a pretty bad position here, bud.
No. If you let Andreja hurt me, I am her only link to the High Council. To House Varun. Without me, she can never return home. You must make her listen to reason.
This guy sucks.
He is responsible. He deserves to die.
Did you not hear me? You do this, you lose everything.
I heard you. I know what it costs me. But he deserves it. Does he not?
I mean, he sold you and your friends out and tried to murder you, so, like, yeah. Also, I highly doubt they're ever gonna let you return home anyway. It sounds like that just never happens. But do you think there's some other way, perhaps?
I do not know. Maybe. Maybe if the High Council sees what he has done.
Show the council and let them deal with him.
Fine. Consider yourself fortunate. You get to live.
Fatal Recall. Hey, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. But the High Council is going to hear about your treason.
Your actions as well, Thomas. Think on that.
Exactly.
Come. Let us leave this place. I wish to return to the...
This feels like a gig they would give politically inconvenient people. For sure. This guy fucking sucks. Goodbye. I really hope there is some way we can inform the High Council. It would suck if he gets away unpunished. Good watching, Vasco. You're the man. Always on guard. That's our boy. Oh, do you not want to talk right now? Oh, you want to go back to the lodge. Oh. This is why you should always read quest objectives. To the lodge.
Again, who do you think will be the first to ask us questions? Mateo or Noel?
I don't know. Are we, like, taking bets on this, or? I guess she wants to talk in her room? Wow, the conditions for talking to her are so specific. We need to travel to a different planet, go to a specific place in a specific room till she feels comfortable. Wait. Is she bringing me to her room for another reason? Let me close the door here.
Seems more distant in the lodge.
Now, what do you want to talk about?
To be expected. Thank you for coming back here with me.
Woohoo! You're welcome.
Fear that after all that has happened, I am unsure of my place in House Varun. This room may now be the only place I have left to call home.
Well, I'll move in with you. Whatever happens next, we'll face it together. Hey, Dark Phoenix, I'm doing well. How are you? Happy Saturday.
It is reassuring to hear you say that. But still, I do not know how to live without some connection to Hasbarun.
Just get a snake tattoo.
Has always been a guiding force in my life.
That should fill the hole in your heart, right?
I do.
Get it on your lower back, maybe?
What if I have lost
that? Your connection to the Great Serpent was never through Tomasar. It's still there, inside of you, and potentially in tattoo form.
Yes, that is true. Whatever else has happened or will happen, the Great Serpent still holds a purpose for me. You have been by my side through all of this. The most
Starfield with Rick.
Kirky! What's going on, man? Good to see you. Thank you so much for the resub. 29 months. Enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, your ad-free viewing. My eternal gratitude. Gladys's boyfriend got murdered, and so she is trying to rizz it up with the sexy Russian lady. And so far, it seems to be working. Oh shit, we are about to drop the L-bomb. We're about to drop the L-bomb. All right, here we go. I'll always be here for you. I love you.
Well, that is... I'm sorry.
Oh.
I need a moment.
Well, that's not the reaction I was hoping for.
I admit this is a surprise.
Shit, I think we just got friend-zoned.
You felt this way about me. But... if you mean it... my feelings are not so different from yours.
Oh, she likes grandmas after all.
Let's be clear on one thing from the very beginning. I do not share.
That's fine, my boyfriend's dead.
Mine, then you are mine alone.
All yours, babe.
Number 69 months says OVER.
Oh!
To make, I understand.
Matt, what's going on, man? How are you? Welcome. Thank you for the resub. 69 months may be over, but we have started a new decade. 70 months. That is insane. Holy shit. That is a really long time, Matt. Thank you for sticking around. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing, my shock and eternal gratitude. I appreciate it. You arrived at a good time. If you remember correctly, Sam, my Cal boyfriend, was murdered. However, Gladys is not going out single. Before we can beat the game, we had to make sure that Gladys had a new side piece. And here we are. I'm all yours for as long as you want me.
Then truly nothing can stop us.
You still remain my longest sub? Oh, I'm honored. Thank you.
I could not have imagined.
I really do appreciate that.
Never have expected. With you at my side, love.
Kirky! Oh my goodness, Kirky Claus strikes again! Not only did I get a girlfriend, but Kirky just gifted a tier 1 sub to E9! E9! Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing, and you can thank Mr. Kirky for that generosity. Wow, gosh, you guys are too sweet today. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. 6 years and 2 months Matt has been subbed to this channel. I'm pretty sure I've been streaming for like 6 years and 4 months, so... No, my 7-year stream anniversary is next month in December, but I think it took 6 months after I started streaming to become affiliate. So Matt's basically been subscribed for the entire time, which is incredible, so thank you. Thank you.
The lodge feels a little colder than it used to.
Want to warm it up? Can I tell you something?
I know that tone. Very well. What is it?
You've got the best bazookas this side of the galaxy. Oh, that's not an option. You have the most beautiful eyes. I get so lost in them. The weather's getting colder, but the heart is getting warmer.
Thank you, dearest. You are not so bad yourself.
Hear that? I'm not so bad myself. Alright, so we replaced Sam. We got a new Boothang. And now we can get back to what we were doing. We have one more artifact to find on Freya 3. So we need to go pick that up before we can assemble them all and make the Unity. Oh, what is this? Okay. Guess we can investigate that distress signal if it's... Is it where we're going? The Nishana Research Station. We might be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. Rescue these people and grab the artifact, perhaps.
Good to go for landing.
God, my ship is such a chonk. Got the chonkiest ship this side of the galaxy.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
All good, stand here and keep watch, bro. We're going up there. This planet seems nice. It's got like trees and stuff. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh, I don't like it anymore. What are these? Oh, I don't like the floating things. They kind of give me the heebie-jeebies. And I don't like these giant roots. Yeah, this place is kind of sketch, actually. Scan as much as we can en route, I suppose. They're all harmless? Okay, that's what I like to hear. Oh, that thing's not harmless. You're not harmless! Gross. Yeah, it is nice though. A lot of times we go to planets and they're just like basically completely barren, so it's nice to actually see things around. Oh my goodness! I've been brought a gaming snack! Thank you. Okay. Did you hear that Grandma Gladys got a new boo thing? Yeah. So she was dating a space cowboy named Sam, and then he got murdered. So she now has a hot Russian girlfriend.
Get it, Gladys?
That's what I said. Making the best of a bad situation. She didn't have to break up with Sam. Alana approves of Gladys and Andrea's new relationship, if you didn't hear. We got some snacks! Maverick, what's going on, man? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I just had to watch Sam die in front of my eyes, but other than that, you know, not a bad situation. Muffin is here. How you doing, Miss Muffin? You doing good, babe? Kittens don't like pizza. Sorry. I love you. I love you so much, my little fluff. Kitten's like, Mom, how do you know I don't like pizza? We're a family of science. You can't make conclusions without evidence, Mother. Hopefully I make it to the station alive. I don't like your tone that I might not make it there alive, Dark Phoenix. Muff, kittens don't like pizza. See? So far, so good. Here's the station. Nishina.
Missionary Research Station. You speaking. What is your business here?
I'm responding to your distress signal.
What? We haven't sent a distress signal.
Uh-oh.
Nothing on the comms. No other ships in the system since our last supply drop.
What the heck?
Look, what are you trying to pull here?
Dude, it said there was an explosion in your high-energy research lab.
Really? The High Energy Research Lab? Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but you should talk with the director. For security, I'm going to have to ask your friend to wait out there.
What?
What's inside? Stay with me, and don't make any sudden moves. I'll get the door. Welcome to Nishina.
Sorry, Andrea. Unless you gotta wait outside. Something weird's going on in here. But there also should be an artifact in here, so... In we go. Hi.
Clear. One moment.
Can I come in, or...
I am declaring a code yellow.
What does code yellow mean?
Sections are now on lockdown. Senior staff, protocol, Delta. Use up. There. Be right with you.
Okay. You have also acquired snacks. Yes, Kirky. What do you got? Is it a Saturday without snacks? Just saying. Cherry and sultana cake. Ooh.
Chief of Security.
Fancy.
If you'll follow me.
This is a fun one. I can't wait to see your reaction. Okay. What's with all the security?
We're a small research station in the middle of nowhere. Pirates eat places like these for lunch. It is my job to make sure that we are not on the menu.
Okay, fair enough. All right, let's go.
We'll take the back way up. Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything.
Lovely indeed.
So, Nishina was built for...
What? What the? What is happening? What just happened? The lovely storage room is not so lovely anymore. No. No.
What the?
What?
Easy! What the hell was that?
You tell me!
1 minute, you're following me, and then you're just gone. Minute later, you pop in out of nowhere looking like you were in the middle of a fight.
I was!
But there's nothing here. I should have never let you inside. What is this? Some kind of stealth tech? Who are you working for?
If I had stealth tech, I wouldn't be arguing with you in a hallway.
Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the...
Hey, Karis, how are you? Happy Saturday. Oh, man, this is... Oh.
Come on, this way.
What the hell is going on? Which is real? This is crazy. Oh, no. Oh, this is so scary.
Who's there?
Hi. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Yes. I got your distress signal.
It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here?
I think I'm shifting from another Nishina, an intact one.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then...
Probe. Distortion. Right.
Right. We were studying a gravitational distortion. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead.
Okay. Describe this distortion.
The lab was built around a xenolith with a dense metallic
The artifact.
Yeah, we should. Wait, she's back. All right, we're on our way up. Hugh's out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
So I think the artifact is making us see two realities at once? They're like being overlaid?
Can't miss it.
This is so cool. Oh god, there's more scary things. Whew. The hot temps got pretty stupid, so I bought watermelon, and while it was cooling in the fridge, I went full zippy and shaved my head. I love that for you, Karis. Gotta do what you gotta do. Karis, I apologize for asking, but I just want to make sure I'm correct. Are you in Argentina? Is that correct, or am I completely wrong? That is correct? Yes! I thought so. I thought so. Taylor Swift is in your country this weekend. I saw that she's in Argentina for a series of concerts this weekend, and I immediately thought of you, and then immediately was like, wait, is that wrong? But okay. Both Karis and Taylor Swift are in the same country this weekend. Got it. Clearly, I need to come visit Argentina. All my favorite people are there. This is so crazy. I'm like, wow, this is a very cool quest. Dark Phoenix, you were right.
Come in.
Hi, can you explain what the hell's going on?
And this is our chief scientist.
Tiff has Swift scent. She's fully aware of Taylor Swift's location at all times. Have you ever seen Taylor Swift and Karis in the same room?
Director, you can't be taking this seriously.
No, I
I
haven't.
don't know who you are or
Good
what
point.
you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all
Maybe
of this.
that's why Karis shaved his head, so the wig fits better. I'm shifting to an alternate universe or something.
Excuse me?
That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe.
Raphael said there was a gas fire and you're all dead.
Raphael? Raphael died in the accident.
Oh, interesting.
Gas fire. Gas fire. The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
Tell me about the accident.
This facility and the research level 2 kilometers beneath us were built to study a gravitational distortion. 3 months ago, our chief engineer, Raphael, was calibrating an experimental probe when something went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running.
Raphael said the probe is feeding power into the distortion.
That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there.
Yeah, this is a very cool quest. Locked down? You can't override your own security system?
Not from up here. The explosion fried the network circuits.
Without physical access to the research level, there is little we can do. We have been working in makeshift labs for months.
Okay, well, this distortion, it's an artifact.
An artifact?
They're connected to the multiverse, countless other realities.
The multiverse? Other universes?
At least one other universe, clearly. And you have some connection with them then. Interesting. I wonder if that's why this is only affecting you.
We have to find a way to stop this.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator.
Maybe I could in the other universe.
What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab, so clearly his elevator works. Take it, and you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
Retweet, Maria.
But first, we have to do something about your shifting.
I'm open to suggestions.
Maria, do any of the other controls still work? Could we adjust the particle sampling rate or the beam voltage?
You can't be serious. We have no idea what we're doing. This thing is already tampering with space-time. If this gets any worse...
It may also get worse if we do nothing. Right now, this seems to be our only path forward.
All right. It's worth a try.
Then it sounds like we have a plan.
Okay.
Come with
Lead
me.
the way, Maria.
The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door. What have we gotten ourselves into?
I don't know. Whoa! Oh shit. I hate how this reality is so fucking gross. Look! She's still at her desk in this universe. Oh my god. Like, ugh! It's full of nightmare fuel. And I hate it. This reminds me of a vault. One very specific vault. Raphael, hi! Whoa, you're glowing.
Oh, it's you. What happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
I met with the director. We have to shut down the probe.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key. I'll back you up, I guess.
Sounds good. Stay close. I may disappear at any time. There's one vault in Fallout 3 that makes you hallucinate stuff, and it's actually pretty scary. Whoa! Hi! Sorry! Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt lunch. Oh wow, it looks really delicious too. All is well, don't worry, I'm not here to murder you or take your lunch. Oh god. This is so fucked. Oh my gosh. Whew. This is one of the coolest quests I've played in the entire game. This is really, really cool. What does this do? Security logs. Yeah, they had a power surge and a hydrogen leak, just like the director said in the other universe.
Look at this. It's going to take hours to clear this out. Assuming the rest of the building doesn't come down on top of us.
What will happen when I shut down the probe?
I'm not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess.
Where are these creatures coming from?
They're a native species. We had an electric pulse field to keep them out. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. They just keep coming.
Can you tell me about the accident?
I was in the lab, working on the frequency calibration for the probe. I was walking out of the control room when it happened. I heard the tanks rupture. The alarm sound. I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. The doors sealed. I was safe. From the gas, the fire, everything. But I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me.
That's what the other you did in the other universe.
Think about it.
What now? This looks like a dead end.
How should I know? You're the one who keeps winking in and out of existence.
Fair enough.
I just want to get out of here. Go do whatever you're going to do. I'll see if I can clear a path to the door.
Hi.
What? Oh, it's you. You realize you just poked into my locked office. So much for security protocols.
Sorry. Seems to be happening a lot lately.
What a day, huh?
Truly.
Yeah, let me get the doors for you.
Thank you.
And done. Is there anything else you need?
What can you tell me about the research level?
Bigger than you'd expect. We've got a particle accelerator, whole lab complex, the high energy research lab. Real state of the art. Can't tell you what a tenth of it actually does.
Okay. Guess I'll go find out for myself. Ah! I hate spawning right into gross spider things. That is rather unfortunate. I hear more, but I don't see them, which is way worse than if I could see them, honestly. Ah! God, this is fucking disgusting. Ah! I took its glands. Can I go back to the other universe now? It's a lot less gross over there. Is it bugging you? Great pun. But yes, it is. Oh my god, I do not like that they can jump. Oh my god, I really do not like that. Oh, they could jump really high. Whew. Back to the normal place. Hi.
What, did you get lost in the hallway?
I got lost in another universe.
Alright. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything.
Right.
I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89.
Oh.
Safe to approach, but what in the world? It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please.
All right.
pattern change. Some kind of resonance. Right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91.
Oh, cool. So that's what's been happening. We've been stepping through these sort of rips in space. Here's the probe control unit on this side. Okay, so if we step into this, we're back. Hi.
What happened? Are you alright?
It worked.
So, the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over.
Alright, just tell me what I need to do.
If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the high energy research lab. Disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That should finally put an end to all this. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. It really is just down the hall.
Okay, so I shouldn't shift unexpectedly. Now that we can control it. Oh, yeah, okay. So you can see the distortions that I was stepping into. Hi, you're alive!
Well then, all set? If you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do after everything we've put you through. Before you go, there is one other thing we should discuss. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, the shifting will stop. What happens then? To you and to us.
I mean, Schrodinger's box, two potential states.
Exactly. And when you shut down the experiment, the probability function will collapse. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in, at that moment, is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
I mean, it seems like Raphael is the one who should be in my universe, because when we first entered orbit here, we found the satellite with the distress signal. So I think that state is the one that's supposed to be in my universe. And plus, he needs my help more.
I see. If this were a choice between my life and Raphael's, I would ask you to save him.
Oh.
But as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. In this universe. I won't beg. It's not an easy decision. And perhaps things will still work out for us in the end. Perhaps. Now,
I mean, it's hard for you to know. Like, are you just gonna go... Is your potential universe just gonna get wiped? Or are you sort of gonna get put into your correct universe? That's the right question that I guess we don't know the answer to.
Research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
Alright. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
Because, yeah, I mean, if you can only choose one and the other gets, like, wiped from existence, then I guess we should choose this one, because we're saving more people. But we don't... That's the issue, is we don't know. You keep doing research on another artifact or whatever that can rupture the fabric of reality? Yeah, I mean... It's a lot to think about, for sure.
Yes? Don't touch the equipment.
Hey, Cassio, how are you?
Hello.
Welcome to Starfield. We're playing a really cool quest right now, where we are switching between two potential universes. Very, very cool mechanic. I'm an old-timer Bethesda RPG player. I've played everything except Fallout 3, believe it or not. we've played on stream. We've played Morrowind, Skyrim, and New Vegas. But then, oh, and did we also play Fallout 4 on stream? But then I've also played Fallout 4 and Oblivion as well. So I really like it. It took me a while to sort of get into it, I'll admit. The first 5, maybe even 10 hours, I was kind of just like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know. I found it hard to really get into it, but now that I'm 60 plus hours into it, I'm really enjoying it. It is something very different for sure, but I think personally very fun. And especially since we've gotten to this part in the main story with the multiverse, this has just been fascinating. I think this might be the best main quest that Bethesda's ever done. Okay, so here's Nishina Particle Lab keycard. So if we swap back now... Just wish it didn't run like ass. It's run perfectly for me. I guess it depends on what sort of machine you're running it on. I haven't had any issues at all. It's actually probably been the best Bethesda game performance-wise for me that I've ever played. Especially on launch. The bugs have been minimal. Yeah, exactly, Cassio, exactly. Especially if you've played... and maybe it would have been easier if I didn't have much Bethesda RPG experience. Because I wouldn't sort of be under these preconceived notions of how to play. But once you kind of figure out what the game wants from you, it gets a lot more fun. For sure. You just got to be patient with it. Do not like that all the turrets are now alive. Trying to kill me. Okay, we need to shift. So all these doors are locked. Or no, wait, can I go up here? No. Okay, we gotta backtrack and shift. Oh shit, but we can't go down from here. It's just so interesting that we're seeing the same place from 2 different perspectives. But I don't know how we're gonna get down below. There's gotta be a thing I missed down here. Well, you can see there's one right there. Oh, there's one right here. Here we go. They're kind of easy to miss. Alright, we're getting there. So on this side, the computer is busted. There is a safe we can hack. Nice. Holy shit. A modified Valrune Star Shard. It's a particle beam pistol that's worth 36 grand. Whoa. Okay. All this universe shifting is worth it after all if we're gonna get loot like that. Goodness me. The question is... Yes, I can pick it in this universe too! That's fun. Okay, let's see what loot we get on this side. Oh, not quite as good stuff on this side. Oh god. I did not realize there was this many robots behind me. I knew there was something happening. I could hear them, but... I didn't quite realize to this extent. Okay, I think we're good? Now, let's use this computer. Facilities computer. We can override the lockdown. We can also... Okay, the turrets are gone. Yeah, it was too late to turn off any of this stuff. We can disarm the alarm, at least. Let's be a little quiet. So I've played all of the major factional quest lines, and they were all really good. I enjoyed each of them for different reasons. The UC Vanguard questline was fantastic. I personally really liked the Ryujin Industries questline too, just because it sort of fit the type of character that I was building, sort of into the espionage and mischief, that sort of thing. But yeah, no, there has been a little bit of something for everyone, for sure, which has been the best. I think the writing in Starfield is the best writing of any Bethesda game. The quests have just been so well written, and they've really hooked me. Like this one here. This is so cool. To shift between two realities. This is awesome. So like when I come to this reality, oh, I was gonna say there was no enemies, but there's spider enemies, which is honestly worse than robots. Ugh. Ah! Ah! No! No! No. So I've heard lots of people talk about how you should, I guess, approach the game, and I've heard very differing things. Some people say you should just focus on the main quest in your first playthrough, and then sort of explore more in the second playthrough. And I get why you would say that, but now that I've played the main playthrough, or the main story, I should say, I feel like the main story beats will not hit as hard if you haven't done the side content, because for me personally, when Sam died and was reborn, that was a whole lot more impactful to me because I had done so much side content with him. Versus if I had just sort of rushed the main story, I don't know that I necessarily would have cared. So I think there's definitely arguments to be made for doing it both ways, but I went through it for a complete playthrough on my first playthrough. Is how I did it. Okay, we got another key card. Yeah, exactly. It is a Bethesda game, so the whole idea is you play it the way that you want to play it. For sure. But yeah, I can definitely see the arguments for the different ways, because I can imagine if we had just played the main story first and then sort of gotten to the New Game Plus, like, yeah, I get it. So it's kind of do whatever you think is best. Ugh. Okay, we need to shift back again. Alright, so we need to go down there. This is like a bit of a puzzle game, if you will, trying to figure out which way to go in which universe. Yeah, I mean, unlike in Skyrim, well, I don't want to shit on Skyrim's main quest. It wasn't awful. Like, you know, there have been awful main quests in video games. I wouldn't classify Skyrim as an awful main quest. It just wasn't that exciting or interesting, right? So it was like, in Skyrim, if you didn't do it, like, whatever. It's fine. It sucks because you don't get your Dragonborn powers. But in this game, not only does doing the main quest give you your quote-unquote Dragonborn powers, but it's also just so genuinely interesting. It's so well written. It's like, if you don't do the main quest in this game, you're missing out. Because it's really good. Still got threats on my radar, but I don't know where they are, so. No, I completely agree with you, Cassio. Okay, override lockdown on the accelerator control room. Stupid alarms. Shut up. Whoa. Look at the way he died. It's quite a pose. If I have to go out, I want to go out as fancy as that guy. Whew. Accelerator control room. Now override lockdown on the accelerator section. Now we can finally get to the lab. Oh god! Hi! Ah! So many robots. Okay. Woo!
Massive damage.
Holy moly. It's like a robot graveyard in here. Ah! What's shooting me now? Oh, a turret. Good lord. I like this game because sometimes I feel like Rick and Morty, sometimes like the Terminator, sometimes like the Mandalorian, sometimes as Han Solo, oftentimes as a paperboy. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything in this game for sure. I just realized that the bugs on the other side are as powerful as this side's robots, so they are some strong-ass bugs. Yep, they're making you work for it. Okay, I think we're almost there. Oh, this is disgusting. No. Oh god, I think we found like it's... Oh god, there's so many hatching. Bring back the bots. It's so gross. Ah! Whew. No. I hate it here. I do like that I get double loot though. That is one really good part about the multiverse. Double the universes and double the loot. I would like to think that the DLC will focus on House Varun because we still don't know a whole lot about them. So it would be really nice to get some more information. Absolutely. Okay, this just... Gosh. I have joint pain. Gladys, you're 400 years old. Of course you have joint pain. I can't believe that's an affliction, joint pain. That's really funny. Where am I supposed? Oh, this way. This way, this way. Oh, shit. That's a big one. Didn't like that. No! Die! You're gross. Ah!
Controls are available on designated security terminals.
Okay, let's override the lockdown in the storage section. I did not think it would be this involved to get the final artifact. I feel like all the other artifacts that we've picked up has been, you know, pretty easy peasy. That is not the case for this one. This one has been an adventure. Whew. Oh my god! Yeah, this is the very last artifact, so after we get this one, we're gonna hit up the final quest and construct the Unity. That turret is level 46? What the hell? Why is there one mega turret? Oh god. Alright, there's a lot of bugs. And a lot of objectives. One down. Oh wow. Okay. Two. Ah! Oh god. Ew, it was so close to me. It touched me. Ew, ew, ew. Three. 4. 5. 6. One more. 7. Woo! Ah! Shut it down, Gladys! Shut it down! Shut down the experiment and select this reality? Yes, let's do it. Whew. No! There's the artifact. The final one. We did it, Raphael! I saved your universe. I don't know what happened to the other one, but you're welcome. You just eliminated the possibility of a reality where everyone has like 8 cats and they all love everybody. Just saying. Maybe Raphael has 8 cats too, and we saved him and his cats. Get me out of here! I can't believe I chose to save the disgusting universe. It's usually not my play. This is a very out of character move for me. But I don't know, this one just felt right, because we received the distress signal in our universe, so it feels like this one is the real one. That's just my logic.
I wasn't sure if you were alive or if you were going to come back from.
He also just committed to a reality with large crab bugs. I know!
But
I didn't think that part through.
why not stay in that other universe?
Clearly. You needed me more than they did.
Yeah, I do. It's not much, but I scrounged up a few things you might still be able to use. You're welcome to anything else you find lying around, too. No one's going to miss it. And as for me, I owe you. You ever need an engineer, just say the word. Now, let's get off this damn rock.
Retweet. We should probably nuke it in orbit, honestly. Every time I do this, I wonder how he survived. I would have 100% given up if I got trapped in a facility full of giant crab bugs. Just... no thanks. Survival's not worth this. Phew. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe I made the wrong choice. Can I talk about one other possibility you didn't choose in this part? Sure. Now that we're finished it, I don't think I would consider it to be a spoiler. And for anyone who doesn't want to know about the other possibilities, don't read chat. There's a way to sync the two realities, save everyone, and get the guys a companion. What? Really? How? I never even came across that. Hi. Andrea? Andrea?
I have been thinking about us.
Oh! Have
as
you?
a couple?
Tell me more.
I am not sure of the terminology. Our relationship, let us say.
It's pretty wonderful, isn't it?
It is. And I am thankful for you every day.
Oh, girl! That's so cute!
Such different backgrounds. I cannot really know all that you have been through, and you are not House Baroon.
We each bring something unique to the relationship. You bring a love of snakes. I bring a dowry of almost $1 million. It's a good thing.
I am not suggesting otherwise.
I see she has studied art of the pickup.
This does not work if I am not honest, if I will not speak plainly what is on my mind. As much as I love you, and I do, I cannot help but wonder what the future holds for us, given all that I know to be true.
We may not have all the same beliefs, so we can make this work. I'll get a tattoo of a serpent if that's what it's going to take.
I would very much like to believe that, and yet, when the Great Serpent returns, I know I will be by his side as one of the promised. But you are not like me. You are not House Baroon.
Truly. We're looking at the silver linings of Space Cowboy getting murdered.
Is sealed. I
You
have
picked up a
tried
sexy snake
to not
lady.
worry myself over it, but I cannot stop thinking about it. What future can we have if that is the inevitable end?
Maybe the Great Serpent could make an exception for me.
I pray regularly that that is the case, but I cannot believe it will come to pass. I have never expected you to share my beliefs. You cannot possibly. And I will not fault you for that. I do want to be with you, but there are moments I find myself grieving for you already, knowing that you will be lost. How can I possibly move past this?
Shit, this is deep. Nothing really lasts forever, but that doesn't mean it isn't worth it.
I do not wish to argue, but the Great Serpent is indeed eternal. Still, I see what you are saying. I just hate to think of anything coming between us, whether now or in the future.
Girl, we have been dating for approximately 1 day.
I need to focus on
I think you
what
need
is
to
in
chill.
front of
We
me
haven't
now.
even kissed yet.
Not something I have no control over. Thank
Relax.
you for talking me through this.
Grandma might break a hip and never come back tomorrow.
Only serves to remind me how much you mean to me.
Are you being cock-blocked by an imaginary snake? Look, I think it's about time we make this official. I don't know what that means. I already thought we were official. We're gonna be extra official?
Really? You continue to surprise and amaze me. I am at a loss for words.
I was kind of hoping that yes would be in there somewhere.
Of course, yes. Yes, I want that too. My culture deals with this so differently. than
Hey,
I
Gorilla.
have
Welcome.
seen in
Thanks for the
rest
follow.
of the settled systems. I need some time to consider what would be an appropriate, equivalent gesture.
I'm telling you, matching snake tattoos, girl. We get that and we're bonded forever.
Are the best
Casio,
thing
thank
that
you
has
for the
ever
follow.
happened
Yes,
to
we
me.
have already met Hunter and Emissary.
Let you go for a moment.
I can't believe we're still not kissing.
Yes? You need something?
Why is there no kiss option? It's times like these I wish we were playing Baldur's Gate 3. Alright guys, we are in the end game now. It is time for the main quest, Revelation. I must go to the buried temple on Masada 3 where I will confront the hunter and his allies for the final artifact. So, apparently we can't jump all the way there because that would be too easy. We must jump here first. Do I have enough ammo? Yeah, well, I shouldn't just say yes. I should check. Yeah, I have 1,300 heavy particle fuses, which I've been using in my main shotgun. But honestly, I should probably sell some of the stuff we picked up. Okay, yeah. Let's take a quick stop, actually. Good call, Dark Phoenix. Let's, where am I? Let's go to Wolf. Yeah, and we can get our injuries treated. Good point. Let's go do all that before we head into the final quest. It's probably smart. Hashtag preparation.
I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Wanted to go to the den. You're on New Game Plus 10? Holy moly. So this is the ship that you get from Walter's mission. After you do the main quest with Walter, he asks if you want to help him at Stroud Eklund, his company, and you get to go there and you get to help them design a ship. And this is the ship that I have.
Air pressure, seals, ship integrity.
Right, let's sell some stuffs.
How
Hi.
may the trade of, if there's anything I can do for you, certainly.
We will buy some ammo. And I will sell you some of these things I picked up. Can't sell you that much. We're getting close to 1 million, guys. Now, is there a doctor on board?
Before I get promoted out of here.
Good luck. Is there a doctor on board? Hi, are you a doctor? No, I don't think so.
Captain, greetings.
Maybe there is no doctor on board. I'm all good, thank you. Yes, please. I think, I should be able to just heal myself. I'm just poisoned. When did I- what? When did I become poisoned? That's the real question. Let's see. Or not.
If you're ever in New Atlantis,
Was there
Hi.
something? Certainly.
Do you have anything that can cure me? An injector, you're right, Gorilla. That is exactly what I needed. Yay!
don't think my messages to SS.
Feeling better than ever. Alright, now we're good. We sold our stuff, picked up some more ammo, healed ourselves. Now we can go to Masada 3.
Hey, you might want this. We're here, hot off the stellar slide.
We are here.
Calling for help isn't usually how I work, but you'll be surprised how eager the other Starborn were to join in.
Hey, Bronny, how are you? We are about to start the very last quest of Starfield. Even after everything you've done, I'll still give you a chance to surrender peacefully.
You know what? I actually appreciate that.
Oh, I'm glad. 556, hello, welcome, thank you for the follow. This is the mission you're on too? Okay, cool.
Let's not wait any longer.
Hey, Bowers, how are you? Bronny, thank you so much for the resub. 29 months. I appreciate that very much, my friend. Enjoy your sub badge, your emotes, your ad-free viewing. You know, I appreciate you. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. We're just hanging out playing Starfield. As I mentioned, we are on the final main mission. We are bringing the fight to the Starborn and hoping to get the very last artifact that we need to build the Unity.
We've beaten some of his allies, but the hunter himself seems to have retreated to the temple. Let's take this to the ground.
Let's take this to the ground. Alright, I'll start the landing sequence.
I'll meet you there. Be ready.
Coming down to the buried temple.
The landing site locked. Take us in.
Even without life, there is the potential for beauty.
Nice words to say right before we head into a battle. I also want to change up my powers. I want to get the jump one again. Which one was that? Creator's Peace, Precognition, Grab Dash, this one. Hi.
Hello, old friend.
Hi.
The hunter will be below with the final artifact. His allies will be throwing everything they have at us.
Alright. Sounds good. For anyone wondering, yes, this is my ex-boyfriend who died in this universe. This is him from another universe, and he gets to see that I've now moved on with sexy Russian lady. I'm not sure if that'll make him jealous or not. It's like, they're not really the same person, but they are. I don't know. What would you guys think? Would it make you jealous? If you came from an alternate universe to see that your ex had moved on? I defended the lodge. It's ice cold. Well, Bowers, you weren't here earlier, so I should explain how this all happened. I was dating Sam, the sexy cowboy, and then he got murdered. The thing is, I was actually thinking of breaking up with Sam pre-murder, but then he died, so I didn't even need to break up with him, and I moved on with Andrea. Positive, you know, looking for the silver linings in the murder of your partner. You don't need to break up with them. Just facilitated my next romance with sexy Russian snake-worshipping lady. Wow, okay, there were mercenaries on this planet.
Starborn lured human mercenaries here.
Yeah.
They built this
That's how I get out of my commitments, too. It's just easier that way, you know? I didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Apparently, what freezing to death, one may experience a warm, cozy feeling. I would prefer not to verify that first.
Shotgun to the face, bump bump. Shotgun to the face, bump bump. Ah, grenade! Ah! Hi! Oh my god, y'all can move really fast. I mean, so can I guess, but it just seems weirder when you do it. Ah! No, leave me alone. I'm just a grandma. Whew. Apparently that counted as a sneak attack? Alright. Cool. Just gonna clear out the entirety of the Starborn here in this final battle. Whew. Apparently Gladys is in quote-unquote pain. That's what just popped up there. Like, yeah, probably, girl. You're getting shot from all angles. That's fine. Ah, these guys are putting up a hell of a fight. Woo! One left, two left. One left. None left. Once again, we are triumphant is right. Kicking ass. Great work, guys. Whew. All right. That part is done. Oops. I'm sure there will be lots of resistance up ahead. Y'all still following me, or? Yep. Alright, perfect. Just checking in. Sure you didn't get lost.
Did they have anything of value?
They had 656 credits. It's our lucky day, Andrea. We can put it towards the wedding fund. Holy moly, that is a lot of blood. I love how that guy had a bottle of whiskey in his pockets. So I said before, my goal in this game is to become a millionaire, and I would just like to comment on where we are on that. We have $928,008. We are so close. Grandma Gladys is in the final stretch to queendom. So we gotta pick up all the money we can. Yeah, we're almost there. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason Andrea is dating me, for my money, but I'll take it. I'll take it at this point. Grandma can't be picky when her old flame died. I don't know if I can make this work. Did you do Andrea's mission? I did. We are 100% in love. There we go. Got it. Wow. 300 bucks for this ugly ass outfit? Don't mind if I do. Buried temple, this is it. I didn't realize they had actually built something on top of the temple. I guess that's what all these ecliptic mercenaries were doing here. Oh, wow. That's an intro. Hi! They got the drums kicking in. If you didn't know we were fighting, the drums will tell you we're fighting. Muffin is just sleeping through the ending. Where is Muffin? Oh, she's there in her chair! I didn't even see! She's truly sleeping through the ending. She's very invested, as you can tell, guys. Wait, the Starborn are bringing these ecliptic mercs back to life to fight me. Oh, that's pretty badass. They use the ecliptic mercs to build a base over the temple. Okay. Checks out. Multi-purpose, you know? Yeah, this is gonna keep going on until I defeat the Starborn who keeps resurrecting all these dudes. I gotta track him down. He has a quest marker, so that makes it easier. I'm coming for you! Got him. Woo. Got him. And there's an ecliptic base ID card, which should probably come in handy. Man, so much blood. These guys got fucking massacred. That did it all right. Oh yeah, this place is trashed. Oh, whoa. What did that? Guess these were the scientists? Miner, actually. I don't like these giant claw marks. Oh, and the
temple's artifact is reacting to all the fighting. It might be the only way through.
Oh, are we doing what I did on that last quest? Jumping between realities? We sure are. Cool. Hi.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there?
Oh, wait a minute.
Why would anything go wrong? Shouldn't we?
Do you see where I just jumped?
Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
This is the very first mission in the game. What? Oh, it's getting trippy now, boys and girls. That's the fun part. You don't finish the game. They just teleport you right back to the beginning every time you try.
Are you alright? That was a shift in space-time. A dip into the multiverse. We'll have to go through a few more to reach the center.
I mean, was that my past or another universe entirely?
Both. Neither.
What did you see when you stepped in?
Something much like yours, I suspect. A beginning, a regret, or a surprise.
I'm fine. Let's keep going.
All right. Keep yourself steady.
Wonder what other... The hell was that? Oh my god! Holy shit! Okay. Oh my god. What is happening? This is madness! Holy moly! The music is getting epic. The explosions are getting bigger. One guardian down. They dropped a key card. Oh, hi! Oh my god. For a big robot, you are quite sneaky. I did not see you there.
Spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
We love the spoils of victory, Andrea. Alright, y'all keep up the fighting. I'm gonna see if there's any good loot in here. Not really. Alright, who else do we got? I see you. Now the question is, where do they want me to go? Oh, this way. Ah! Hi! Wow. That got me good. I did not notice that turret there. Holy moly, they wrecked this place. R.I.P. to this guy. At least your credits won't go to waste. They're going to Grandma Gladys's millionaire fund. Ooh. Think there's any more credits in this safe? I think we got time to find out. Alright, see you, Bronny! $500! Love it. Grandma's retirement fund is getting boosted. And a skill up. It's a double win, yeah. Blood. Dead body. Med pack and credits. Oh, here's another anomaly we gotta go through. Whoa! Look where this brought us! Back to this sketchy guy's creepy museum.
We have visitors! Vardek, you didn't tell me we have visitors.
We have visitors.
Welcome.
Great work, Vodek. Great work.
Mine is yours.
The trashy museum that smells like motor oil. Exactly. Oh no, not you again. Of all the people in time and space to be sent to.
I'm not quite sure what you mean, my good friend. Aren't you... You don't deserve the final artifact. This life you've led, you're nothing but a thief, an opportunist, a liar.
Well, that's really rude to say. Whoever's doing this, I don't appreciate these little time capsules of yours.
You think you have a right to the infinite? You're nothing! Guards!
Now we get to kill Captain Petrov all over again. It's like deja vu. Luckily, him and his friends all have a lot of money on their person. Whoa. Oh, I thought this was money. It's a corkscrew and playing cards. Womp womp. Hey, you can't be blamed for the same crime twice. You can lawyer your way out of that. I knew my education was good for something. Getting me out of multiversal crimes. For you to really finish your quest, shouldn't you pick up 1 million in every timeline? Yeah, we're gonna have to just keep replaying the game and just keep getting a million. Gladys needs, yeah. Maybe we need to up our goals. Not only does Gladys want to become a millionaire, she wants to become a millionaire in every timeline. That's how you know you've really made it. When every version of you is a millionaire. Your Honor, it wasn't me. Well, it was me from another dimension. It's hard to explain. Down we go into the cavern. Spooky.
In the end, the search for the artifacts always ends here.
So how many times have you done this then? Feeling alright there? Uh-oh. Another anomaly. Oh, what the fuck?
Come on, Rook.
That's me!
You can make it. Barely stepped on the juryman's road with us.
Whoa, that is my dead body being cradled by sweet, sweet Vladimir.
No. I'll pour one out to the blackest sea for you, Rook.
So I guess this was a timeline that I died in. Okay, Vladimir, don't freak out, but hello.
What the? Crix's ghost? What kind of cruelty is this? Is some starborn trick? Come to mock me before you twist a blade?
Vladimir, listen to me. The artifacts, they point to a multiverse, a place called the Unity.
Multiple universes? You're a visitor jumping through the gates of space and time?
Yes. I know losing a member of Constellation is hard, but we make it through this. Keep going.
Not sure if you're just a reflection of a shattered brain, but okay. I get your meaning.
So much for not freaking out, Vladimir.
From the other side. I'll keep what you said rolling around in my head for a spell. But for now, wouldn't mind if you gave me a bit. I just lost a friend.
That's so spooky. Holy shit. If anyone was wondering what my character looks like, by the way, her name is Gladys. She is 400 years old. She grew up as a gangster, hence the intense facial tattoo. Ended up retiring, hoping to spend the rest of her days knitting and baking cookies. But alas, in this economy, the retirement savings just don't last. And we had to come out of retirement, become an adventurer, and now we're staring at ourselves dead in another dimension. That's the summary of all you've missed here.
Once we get inside, be ready. With so much power gathered here, anything can happen.
I hope I'm half as badass as Grandma Gladys when I'm 400 years old.
Winner takes all this diff race, is it not?
Mm-hmm. Holy shit. They've just got ammo laid out for us here. We didn't need to go buy more ammo. We were good. Anything you could need, they've got it. 5,000 bucks? A whole box of particle fuses? This is very, very nice. This is great service. Every hidden temple should roll out the welcome mat like this one does. Let's do a double check. Where are we at on our millionaire count? Ooh, 938,000. We're 60K away from our dream.
Gaze into the abyss of the infinite.
Alright, I'll give it to you. That was a pretty badass entrance, guys. Oh my god! Duplicates of my girlfriend that are trying to murder me. Wow, that was something. Duplicates of me who are trying to murder me and did a very poor job of it. Don't you hate it when your girl goes rogue? Where's the Starborn? I've got to take him out or the duplicates will just keep coming. Fuck! Ah! Over there. My infinity is just beginning! See ya, Craig! Thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Oh, whoa. Found ya! Down. Whew! Okay. Born in one piece. Yep. Looking good. Alright. Y'all ready? We're going in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised you made it this far. Serves me right for not being convincing enough.
We don't have to fight. Hand over the artifacts.
Is this where you give your big speech? Let's hear it.
There has to be some version of you that's more reasonable. Maybe serves tea, enjoys movies. Endlessly jumping across universes takes its toll. You're falling apart. Tired. Ancient.
You think I'm too old?
Oh, my Jedi mind trick didn't work.
Try me.
Damn. Alright. If a more persuasive version of myself wanted to pop in from another universe, now's the time. We're making him laugh. It's working, guys. It's working. It's working. You could lose. Handing me the artifacts guarantees you'll live.
You're worried about my life. Touching.
Shit, we're getting through to him, guys. You'll have plenty of other universes to try to kill me again. Are we gonna talk our way out of the final boss battle here? Incredible! Who needs a gun when you've got a silver tongue?
Fine. Just this once. In just this universe. Here.
Hits the staples button. That was easy.
Prior encounters. I'm impressed that you managed that without violence.
Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Andrea, but anyway.
You've done it. The temple's artifact is yours.
Fuck yeah. I'll need your artifacts as well to complete the armillary.
Yes. You've proven yourself worthy. The unity awaits. I know we aren't from the same universe, but it kind of feels like old times. Here. All the artifacts I've gathered.
Where is the unity exactly?
That is a difficult question. You might as well be asking, when is the unity? Why does the unity exist? Or how does the unity truly work? It is not a fixed place in space-time. You'll be... well, you'll have more like understanding when you get there.
Will you be coming with me?
No. My place is in this universe now.
Oh, why? Will I ever see my friends again?
I would speak to them before you go.
What happens in the Unity?
You will see the glory of our multiverse and your place in it. Then you will be asked to make a choice. I will say no more.
Once the armillary is complete, how does it lead me to the Unity?
Place the armillary in your ship, then power up your grav drive. It will take care of the rest.
There we go. We've collected every single artifact. We can now construct the Unity. Wow. We gained 2 level ups for doing that. We got level 39 and level 40. That's pretty sick.
Go. Reach the Unity. I am glad the artifacts have ended up in your hands.
Thanks. Okay. Oh my god. This is like pretty wild. What should we spend our final skill points on? And a new list of ships, which I learned happens every 10th level. Oh, cool. We're gonna pick up Incapacitation to get our EM weapons to do 5% more damage. We're gonna pick up shield systems, so our ship has 20% increased shield capacity. And then we're gonna pick up wellness to increase our maximum health by 10%. All right. Let's go build the artillery. And talk to our friends. Can't believe our journey is almost over. Did you like the gunplay in this game? I did. The gunplay is very smooth. This is the best... I say gunplay, but it also applies to, like, you know, the combat systems in the Elder Scrolls. I don't necessarily have guns. The best combat, I guess you could say, I think, that Bethesda's done is very smooth.
It is customary to offer congratulatory statements.
You deserve plenty of praise yourself, Vasco.
Thank you. If I were sentient, I am sure I would be feeling a great sense of pride and increased social connectivity to you. I hope the process of becoming Starborn is done without causing any physical trauma. But given the unknown physiological requirements of crossing universes, that seems unlikely.
We should see if a robot can become Starborn.
Given that the Starborn encounters have so far not included any robots, the safe assumption is that I will need to remain behind. If we do not see each other again, goodbye, Captain. From a statistical standpoint, you have been an unusually effective member of this team.
Thank you, Vasco. Appreciate you. 2023 has been an incredible year for gaming. It's just, for me anyway, in the types of games that I like to play, it's just been banger after banger. It's been such a good year.
Or are there other matters that require your attention?
Well, Andrea, we should probably say goodbye before I teleport to another universe, don't you think? Oh. Oh. She did a moonwalk. Barrett spawned out of nowhere.
The Unity awaits. I'm not as afraid as I thought I would be. Stepping away from the world you know can lead to a better place.
This journey brought us together. I don't know if I want to leave that behind.
That is not what I meant. I would not want to leave it behind so easily either. I just meant that life keeps going. Even when you have lost everything. Do you think we will see each other after the Unity? Will we even recognize each other if we do?
I'll love you in any universe. If you're worried, we don't have to go.
Part of me does not want to. I could stay here. With everyone. With you. But I will step into the beyond. Whenever you are ready. I know this is what we have all been working for.
Can we finally kiss before I have to go to another universe? What's a girl gotta do to get some lovin'?
I'm glad to see you.
No kisses for Gladys. No physical contact for you. Gladys is gonna remain celibate until the day she leaves this universe. Anyone else want to kiss me? Barrett? How you feeling?
Always knew we could pull this off.
Cock blocked by an imaginary snake indeed.
Won't know what hit them. Forget about the Starborn and the Hunter. It's Barrett and company from here on out.
I'm in. I want a uniform and a mask with your face on it.
Oddly enough, still not the strangest thing I've seen in the universe. Look, if this is a "are we doing this or not" talk, then stop right there. We're doing this. The multiverse waits for no one.
All right. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, that's why I said it first. See you on the other side.
Now that you have all the artifacts, we should talk. So this is it. This armillary can finally be assembled, and the Starborn are sure that something will happen on the other side. Something that will make us like them. Funny. I thought after all this time I'd be screaming in excitement to jump into the unknown, but I feel like I'm hesitating.
At least everyone on your ship goes with you. Yeah, I was under the assumption only Gladys would be making the jump, but everyone's coming, so... This is what we wanted, Sarah. This is Constellation's greatest mission.
I know that. And believe me, I feel it. The destiny of it all. But after that, what happens? Say we go to the Unity, become Starborn, enter another universe. Will there even be a constellation there? It won't be ours, even if it is.
Constellation is wherever we are. I'm gonna keep exploring, no matter what.
I really turned you into a true believer, didn't I? Oh, what have I done? All right, let's get back to it. One more jump into the unknown.
Let's do it.
When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss.
The armillary device is connected to this ship's grab drive. Add artifacts. You've completed the armillary. Once you power up your grab drive, you'll jump to the Unity. Whew. This is it, folks. This is exciting. One last liftoff.
Orbital pattern locked. Easy.
So all I need to do now is just grab jump anywhere? Oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening. Whoa. Whoa. This is so cool. Grandma Gladys? Is that you? It's me, Grandma Gladys.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
You're me.
A thought occurs. Can anyone ever truly experience reality outside oneself? All of time and space filters through a singular perspective. I am as much you as you are part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place, the Unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
I mean, I've done all I can, and I made peace with what I couldn't.
That's good. You'll need that clarity for what comes next. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you, that something that makes you unique amongst the infinite, will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
Wait. The artifacts, the temples, the armillary, who created them and why?
Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions. For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time. Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day, you might even meet the creators. But not this day. As for the why...
So that's a confirmation that there's something else out there, some godlike beings. Hang on, I gotta let my cat out.
For time immemorial, and delve into the mysteries of the unending cosmos.
The Starborn said I would be reborn, but this sounds like death.
Much like the death of a star creating new kinds of matter, so will part of your being become fused with the Unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around. Walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I've enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you. Every version that is here in the Unity right now. Go out into the stars.
Alright, so we've got two decisions. We either go back or go forward.
As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving, as the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
This is the rest of Constellation who's staying behind, I guess.
The Constellation membership who stays behind will, in time, publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars.
Okay, so Constellation has a happy ending.
Ron Hope's downfall proves once again that the Free Star Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the Freestar Collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase.
So far, so good. Seems like we're gonna leave behind a pretty good ending.
The resurrection of the Asili species leads to a massive reduction in terramorph attacks across the settled systems.
Good boy.
At the same time, the need to spread the Asilis far and wide increases cooperation between all the factions. Belief in the UC as the diplomatic leader of the settled systems grows.
Okay. So it sounds like the Asili's project worked after all. Everyone was doubting me, but I knew these big cuties wouldn't let us down.
The emissary remains in this universe, but your faith in them inspires them to seek out those they believe are worthy of finding the unity. Many noble Starborn will be reborn under their guidance.
Alright, sounds pretty good. So far, I'm really happy with how all my decisions panned out. Is this my girl? Hi.
Your lover, Andresia, eventually chooses to be reborn herself. Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom, more people in House Varun begin to question its orthodoxy and look to the outside world.
Oh, interesting. Our love literally changes the universe? Oh my god! And I still didn't get a kiss.
Your work with UC Sistef against the Crimson Fleet is a triumph of law over greed. The UC establishes greater security throughout the settled systems. Travelers throughout the stars will be safer.
Well, shit, it seems like Grandma Gladys did some real good work in this universe.
Ryujin Industries dismantles the internal neuroamp and keeps its existence a secret. The company is successful, but quieter. Every new operative that is hired hears the story of your rise through the corporate ladder and looks to emulate your success.
That's all I ever wanted, to be a living legend. Oh man. This is fantastic. I love a happy ending. Like, I get it, sometimes a tragic ending can be much more impactful. For me personally, I just feel like as soon, you know, if I'm putting so much time and effort into something, into a piece of media, the world is dark enough as it is. I'm personally a sucker for a happy ending. I just like feeling like we did something good and we did something right. And perhaps we can't do that in our real lives, and that's why I feel like it's so important to have that in video games and other media. I love a happy ending.
It has been good to see you.
You too, other Gladys. Well, there you go. I think Gladys had a pretty good run, guys. Andrea's gonna be reborn too, so perhaps we'll meet again in another universe. We've left behind lots of good decisions.
Universe behind. A new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
Maybe I'll be an even more bad bitch in the next universe. Who's to say? Gladys will never die! Wow, that is so pretty. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Starfield. Wow, that was really, really good. I loved it. That was fantastic. The main story especially, I'm so impressed with. That was really well done. So many exciting mysteries, so much good payoff. Oh, I can scroll through till the end. Okay, gotcha. That was fantastic. Oh, look. Okay, so we wake up now. Starborn, this is what you have become. A being who has touched the infinite. Oh, wow! Spinachy! Ash! Hey, guys! You came in at a hell of a time. We literally just beat Starfield. Ash, thank you for bringing the group in. Everyone, if you aren't following Spinachy, go do that. She is fantastic. Mia El Muerto Istra. Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if you guys have played Starfield, but I just finished it. It took us about 65 hours. Today is stream number 21, I think. So we've been playing this for a while, and it was all worth it. This was a fantastic game in the end. Ash had to run to the vet with her kitten. Oh my gosh! I hope Kitty is doing okay. Oh, best of luck, Ash and Kitten. I hope all is well. Thank you for passing along the message, Sin Plague. So yeah, this was the final text box here. She has a little bit of an eye issue. Okay, that's fairly common for kittens. So hopefully she can get some medication and get that sort of all worked out. Poor baby. Starborn, that is what you have become, a being who has touched the infinite. Your story is over, but will begin anew in this universe and countless others. You remember all you have learned. Your possessions and everyone you knew have been left behind. Explore this new universe and all it offers, and perhaps take another trip through the Unity. That is so freaking cool. We wake up in Vectera, in the Narian system. On board a Starborn ship, which I guess is mine now? So what happens if we sit in the seat? I even got a fancy new suit. I've been reborn in a new universe. I should head back to the lodge and see if I can pick up the trail of artifacts. No way! So this is just how my next journey starts. This is so cool!
Unidentified ship. We're going to attempt to scan you for contraband. Please comply. Pretty please.
They're really scared of my ship, I guess.
Scan complete. You are clear to land in New Atlantis. Please enjoy your visit to Jemison.
This is so freaking cool. There was a universe where an evil me chased me. Some universes have random lodge encounters, but not all the time. Okay, and I'm still level 40, so that carries over. Wow, this is so cool. I love this concept that, like, the game basically never ends. And I've got a sick ship. I need to see what happens when I go to the lodge. And meet everyone again. My stats and skills stay with me. Okay. So it's a typical New Game Plus in that manner.
I assure you, this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Okay, yeah, I still have all my skills. I don't have anything except my starsuit, which is actually really good. The Starborn spacesuit Astra. My ship is the Starborn Guardian. I also still have my old ship. I only have one quest. I got all my powers as well. That's so... This is really, really cool. I can't remember any game that really ends like this. It's a little mind-blowing. Yeah, exactly. No, it's very, very cool. Welcome to New Game Plus 1. So, what changes this time around? Like, can I still do all the same missions and everything? Are things gonna be different? I mean, it is technically a different universe, so I suppose things can be different, but are they different?
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Randomly, it can be different, and also you can make different choices. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Hi. Oh my god, this is so weird. Hello?
Excuse me, this is a private... Wait. There's something familiar about you. Vasco, identify.
Scanning. Cross-referencing known employee records of our affiliated organizations. Please remain still.
Now to seduce Sarah.
The miner from Argos Extractors. Lost as we were carrying the artifact from Vectera. Current whereabouts, previously unknown.
I see. Vasco already delivered the artifact. So, why are you showing up now?
Oh, you can repeat main quest or skip main quest. What happens if we say this? I'm not who you think. I'm Starborn. I know what the artifacts are.
I see. So some of our theories about the artifacts are correct.
You're taking their word for it? What if this person's just delusional?
Oh, sorry. Press the wrong button.
Too many gases in that mining operation.
Why don't we hear her out? We know next to nothing. We have everything to gain if she's telling the truth.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm not from this universe. There's a place called the Unity which connects all realities.
So, that's what we're looking for. The pieces to an armillary. A path to the center of a multiverse.
This is either the truth or the most elaborate practical joke I've ever witnessed.
You'll get Starborn dialogue options in the faction quests. Okay.
In any event, we'll be able to see for ourselves. We know where most of the artifacts are now, and presumably how we get them.
You could gather up the artifacts easily while I look for the other Starborn.
I don't know if you should rush off to meet them. Some of those artifacts granted you powers, am I right? We should leverage that. I want you to check with Vladimir on the Eye. Cross-reference what you've told us with what he's picking up on the scans. You track down the artifacts the Eye finds, while we gather the others.
You're not the same Sarah I knew, but it's still good to see you again, old friend.
I hope that other Sarah of yours knows you're safe. Now let's get those artifacts.
Wow, this is so cool. This is very, very cool. What an awesome concept for a New Game Plus.
We won't let this knowledge go to waste.
I stand by my initial skepticism of you, but welcome aboard.
This is a crazy take on New Game Plus. I know! This is like one of the most unique New Game Plus concepts I've ever experienced in gaming. This is actually really, really cool.
Not quite the angel I thought may have made the artifacts, but a miracle nevertheless.
In a way, it's almost like a whole other game starts now.
Starborn or not, you're part of Constellation now. I hope you're as committed to the mission as you were in your last universe. So, we have a Starborn in Constellation. And you knew all of us from your prior universe. Even our secrets, perhaps. It's a bit unsettling, honestly.
You're not the Sarah I knew. It wouldn't be fair to expect you to be, but I do need help.
All right. I don't think I can. What I mean is, I think it would be best if we kept a little distance.
Oh, what?
I don't want to confuse.
She's not going to be my follower?
You knew, if that makes sense. But I'll watch your back.
Okay, no, never mind.
How could I not want a front row seat to all this?
She will. She's just being weird about it. Starfield next week also. The Jonas Brothers are canceled.
While it is customary to say, welcome home, that is not dimensionally accurate in this case.
This is insanely cool. So that's another benefit of not just rushing the main story, but doing some of the other side stuff. Not only do you get a unique ending and you get to see the choices that you made, which I really liked at the ending there of our last playthrough, but also I'm gonna get unique Starborn dialogue for everything I've done before. Yeah, no, this is very, very, very cool. Well, there you have it, folks. That was Starfield. I am so impressed with the game. That was fantastic. It ended up taking us about 65 hours to get through our first playthrough. We did the whole thing here on stream in about 21 sessions. And I'm just so happy that it came to such a good ending. You know, there's always those times where a game or a movie, TV show, etc. is really good, but the ending sort of lets you down at the end. That is not the case for Starfield. If anything, the game got better and better and better as we played. So I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, not just today, but throughout this entire playthrough. I know it's been a long one, but I really do appreciate you guys coming along on the journey. It would not have been nearly as fun without you all, so thank you, thank you. We will be switching gears here on the channel now for a bit. As I mentioned, I am going to be off next week. I'm going to see my favorite band, the Jonas Brothers. Very excited. But when we get back, we're going to be starting a new game, and that game is going to be Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm so excited. I love Final Fantasy VII. I loved part 1 of the remake that they did. And since they've announced that part 2 is coming out in February, I thought now would be the perfect time for us to replay it together. We can fight on who our favorite waifu is and get all caught up on the story before part 2 comes out in February. So that is it from me, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. If you are new around here, my name is Tallara. My usual stream schedule is Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. As I mentioned, I am going to be off next week, but I will be back soon. We'll be starting that Final Fantasy VII playthrough. In the meantime, if you check out the socials, especially over on YouTube, there's lots of other content for you guys to watch while I'm offline. Not only do I upload all of the stream VODs there, but I also do original Let's Play content. And we just finished up 2 Let's Plays, actually. One of Sea of Stars and one of the new Cyberpunk DLC Phantom Liberty. So if you want to go check those out, head on over to the YouTube channel. Other than that, that is it. I'm going to send y'all on a little raid. I know Ash sent a lot of you guys over, and I apologize because my stream was a little short, so I'll keep the love going. I'm going to raid you guys over to a friend of mine named The Power Hour. He's a fantastic guy, a great streamer, and he is currently playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is another awesome game that came out this year. We have been spoiled for RPGs this year. So go say hello to him. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, everybody. Take care of yourself. Have a fun weekend. And I'll be back again real soon for some more gaming. Bye, guys.